This is Jilliana Ranicar-Breese in Brighton, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Romany, who is would you say you're famous?
No.
Well-established.
Well-established. I've been going for years.
Yes, a well-established magician. We don't say magicienne, do we?
I say magicienne, but
You
then
do?
I follow it with saying that I called myself a magicienne. But then a rude French person pointed out that since chien means dog,
Bitch.
it means Romany the famous magic bitch, which wasn't so.
Oh, no, we are definitely not a magic bitch. Very good. You told me something very unusual. You said that you have a problem answering the telephone. Can you tell me the origin of this problem?
It's actually not so much answering it; it's making a call.
Oh, making it.
Yeah, I'm better at answering one, but I won't make one.
Why is that?
Well, I think it stems back to I worked for British Telecom for only 5 years, but the job was so stressful that at one point I had 3 phone lines in my bedroom. I had a fax phone line. I had a phone in my car. They were the earliest mobile ones, and one in my bedroom. And
What year would that be?
About 1994.
Okay.
And I had taken over from a guy who had actually died because of stress. He'd had a heart attack, and they gave me his job. And it was a hugely stressful job. And, I was only like 24, and I really wanted to do the best I could. And so I worked really, really hard, and I ended up completely burning out. And because of that, I got agoraphobic, and I had to go home to my parents, and I literally couldn't do anything. I couldn't talk to my friends. I couldn't make a phone call. I certainly couldn't answer one. And it took a long time. And since then, I've never felt happy with the telephone. So when the telephone rings, I get that, which is absolutely a throwback to them. Because when I was working for Telecom, what a telephone call meant was something was wrong. It meant that...
Was this an actual physical phone as opposed to a mobile phone?
At the time, it was a physical phone.
Yeah.
But it's just the sound of a phone.
Really?
Ringing. Makes me go like that. And if I pick it up and it's a friend of mine, then I'm like, okay.
But you can see the name.
You can, but if it's someone if I can't see who it is, I won't answer it.
I understand that, but lots of people don't do that.
Yes, but even so, that's stress. And to make a call, I just don't do that anymore. I will use any electronic form of communication.
Yeah.
But that
texting.
means, as a business, I really ought to be phoning agents and telling them I'm free. I ought to be phoning them saying I've got a new show.
You can get somebody else to do that.
Yes.
Delegate it.
In theory, but, that hasn't really proved practical in the past. And I am the best person I know my business best, but I do not use the telephone.
Good heavens.
Yeah. I will text.
Yes.
But I do not like the phone ringing.
You could text and say, "Can you call me, please?"
Yes. Yeah. But it's really hard work to make a call.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And likewise to go out of the house. So.
So you still have agoraphobia?
Absolutely. Yeah. Really hard.
Why would that affect you to go out of the house?
It stems from that time when I, more or less had a breakdown from Telecom, and that was when I was 26. And it took me years to be able to go out of the house. And sometimes I'm okay, and sometimes I'm not.
Have you had therapy for that?
Yeah, no, all the therapies known to man, none of them work. No, the only therapy I know is to rest. And that's sometimes I think that I've had to go really slow in my career. That, like today, I was meant to get up early, do weight training, work for 3 hours on the audiobook, then go to a sports class, then come and see you, and then we're going out tonight. Didn't work. I ended up getting totally stressed.
Too many things.
Dropped the weights bench on my foot, had to lie on the sofa, didn't do the audiobook, gave up on the sports class, managed to come see you, although I did try twice to cancel because it was too stressful.
Oh dear.
And so...
I hope you're glad you did.
Yeah, it's good. And yet when I go and do things, they're fun. And when I go out, it's fun. It's that stage from being at home where it seems too dangerous to go outside. And that's agoraphobia.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's quite good about a gig, because a gig, I'm paid to come to your party. You've paid me whatever it is to come to your party, and I have to go. However, the day before, often I have to go to bed because I get so nervous and so like I can't go. But luckily, I have to go. And so I go, and usually I have a great time and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I don't go out socially that much.
Gosh.
Because it just seems to be too
Well,
frightening.
you don't need to.
No. So.
And tell me about your husband.
He's got a lot of anxiety too, so he doesn't go out much either.
Oh, well, you're a perfect match then, aren't you?
Yeah, so he understands anxiety. It's really interesting.
So what do you do when you're at home? Are you...
Oh, very busy.
Yes.
Really, really busy. So at the moment, my projects are, I've got to do the audiobook.
Yes.
That's
magic.
That's the book that I've written. I'm making the audio book of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the moment I've recorded 80% of it in the studio, and I've got to go in and edit all of it to make an audio book to go on Audible.
Right.
I have loads of magic to do for the next shows. I've got lots of practicing to do. I've got lots of repairs to make. Lots of costumes that need updating.
Do you make your own costumes?
My costumes are made by a designer.
Right.
Then I...
Did you bring any photographs with you?
No, but they're all on my website.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What's the website?
It's romanymagic.com.
ROMANY. Magic.com.
Yes, and also I've got a new author website called romany.com.
Yes.
And there's some other photographs on there.
Yes.
And the photographs on my Romany site are more from my life.
Yes.
And the Romany Magic are the current photographs.
Of course, yes, they're professional. Yes,
so
I've seen both. Oh, tell me about your meeting with Prince Charles. How many times have you met Prince Charles?
Just the once, and I've met the Queen once.
Yes. Oh, Prince Charles has always been known for his love for magic, and also his father. His father was interested in magic as well. Yes. Pretty sure.
I know that
but
Prince
definitely Charles.
Right, he's a member of the Magic Circle.
He is indeed. Oh, maybe not the father, yes. But definitely Prince Charles, yes.
Yeah. So he's a member of the Magic Circle, and he loves comedy and he loves magic.
Right.
And last year, was it last year? Yeah. I got a call saying, would you come and do 10 minutes at the Palace?
Oh.
Out of the blue. And
Fantastic.
I said, who for? And the voice said Prince Charles and his family and friends.
And what was
James's Palace.
Was it a dinner party? Or?
No, it was a party they have every year for Prince Charles's friends and all his staff, about 250 people.
Oh.
And I said yes. And so I went up there.
Was it you on your own?
Yeah,
or with a very...
No, just me on my own. And I was so excited. And I love Prince Charles. I think he's fantastic.
Yes.
And also I know that he believes in magic, like in real magic.
Yes.
And in alternative therapies. So I thought we'd get on.
How wonderful. Yes.
And I wasn't nervous at all because I knew, or I presumed, that he would be really friendly.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did he send a carriage?
No, he didn't, but I drove up there. and they made me my own stage, beautiful big stage, with pink and silver balloons each side and a pink backdrop. So they'd looked at my website because I'm all black and pink.
Yes.
And I did my act, and they were charming. And then afterwards, they said, "Oh, we'd like to meet you." So I went and met him and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and they were just lovely, really lovely. And it was such a joyful day.
So how much time did you actually spend talking to him?
A good sort of 5 minutes or so, you know.
And what did he ask you?
He said, first of all, he said, "That was genius, absolutely genius." And then he said, "I was worried that you'd get me inside the tunnel of love." Because the tunnel of love is this thing where I go inside the tunnel of love and I get changed. And I said I wanted to, but I wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
But so in my act, my finales, I get tied up by 2 men and I escape. Oh. But before I started the show, they came up to me and said, "We want you to pick 2 men in particular, Prince Charles's personal policeman and head of palace security." And I was like, oh God, right, here we go. But it was fine, and they were very funny. And then, I can't remember what else he said. He just was very nice. And the Duchess of Cornwall came along, and she was very sweet. She said, "You must travel a lot in your business." When they talk to you, it's as if you and they are the only people in the room. They are very, very, very personable at honing in on you.
Yeah, yeah.
And you get your 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then there's the next person.
Yeah.
He was very kind.
But you said there wasn't anybody else.
Yes, there was me. And then there was 2 more magicians who were doing close-up earlier.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
but they were doing
okay.
close-up.
Okay, so it was a magical evening.
Yeah. And then I was off. And that was it. And then I drove home. And yeah.
They didn't give you any dinner?
No. No, not even a cup of tea.
Oh, I don't believe it.
No.
Oh, and he's got his own Dutchy label.
I know. He could have given me a packet of biscuits, couldn't he?
He could have
I
bloody
know.
done, yes. I hope he paid you.
No. They
No
don't.
payment either.
No, they don't pay the entertainers. No. But you know what? They don't pay the entertainers. However, they do send you all the photographs of your meeting with them.
Yeah, sure.
And
you put it up on your website. I
that
saw
is
it
worth
there.
a lot of money because really, if someone very pompous comes along and says, "Well, are you any good?"
Yeah.
You show them, the photographs, and you go, "Well, I was good enough for Prince Charles."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Put that in your pipe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We're going to continue in part 2. The life of Romany, roaming. Thank you.